Team deathmatch. Make this quick and clean.
Hey everyone, my name's Rick Taylor and welcome to episode 1 of my new LiveCom series. Now, just to clear things up, this was a test game to see if my idea for what I was going to do in these videos would actually work and I wouldn't fail and fall flat on my face. So, this doesn't have live commentary at all, but as you can see, I am knifing only. And we'll get to the explaining bit soon, but basically this is a test game to make sure that I could do the knife only thing. I wasn't going to fail miserably, so I didn't record it or the commentary, but it was such a good game and I enjoyed it so much that I had to show you. So this is actually quite good because I can explain what's going to happen, what's going on with it, and all the ins and outs, and I couldn't do that if I was live comming, because it's so hard to commentate and play at the same time. It's just hugely difficult. So for all the other episodes, the future episodes, I am going to record my commentary live while I am playing, and I am going to record the video later in theatre mode, because I tried recording the video live and it just failed. I mean, it was such poor quality, there were lines all over the screen and you don't want to see that. So that's going to be the setup, recorded in theatre mode but live com, and trust me, you'll see that it's live com, it's just insane. So before, a million people, well there aren't a million people watching, but before all the people watching say, "You're copying Only Use Me Blade," yes I am, because I've been watching his videos, I saw what he was doing and it looked really fun, so I decided to try it. That's, basically all there is to it. It looked fun and entertaining, so I decided, I'll give that a go and see if I can do it. And it's really been fun, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it just as much as, I am. I haven't come across any people with mix yet, so there aren't going to be, people complaining at all. But, that's kind of an art, isn't it? Getting people to complain and shit, and that's just not really my forte, as it were. But, yeah, you'll see some quite funny moments like that one where I completely miss and make a fool of myself. And you'll get some of my live complaining, because I complain a lot when I play. I mean, it's bad. But I've been doing the knife only thing in Gun Game, which, I should explain. A lot of you will probably, know what this is, but just to sum up for the people who don't, Gun Game is one of the wager matches on Black Ops. I always play the wager match for the least amount of money, because that way I'm not really taking anything away from the other players, because, I'm not ruining their games, as it were, for only 30 COD points. But Gun Game is, there are 20 guns, you have to get a kill for each gun, you cycle through the guns, but if you get knifed or kill yourself, you get put back to the next gun. So I like to think what I do is I lengthen games, and I really do, and I fail at life as well. You'll hear that phrase in live comms a lot, I fail at life, a whole lot. But yeah, I've been doing these knife only things for quite a while, and I walk past someone is there to my right, and I walk right by them, and I did not see him. My goodness, I'm blind. And he's not killing me either, he didn't shoot me, because oh dear. But yes, I've been doing it for a few days, the knife only thing, and I've really enjoyed it. It does require small maps, because you need to utilise cover a lot. You can't just be running out into the middle of nowhere, because then you'll die and you'll get no knives. So I found that Nuketown and Summit are two of the best maps for using this tactic, and it really does work. You don't really need set plans of where to go or anything, just utilise cover, the environment, and don't run out into wide open spaces too often. That death was bullshit right there. I've also had one good game on Villa, which worked. I got a set route on that and went round and round in the building, but don't run out into wide open spaces, because you'll just fail miserably. And you're dead. How do you like it? Double! And I just love it when I get triple or quad feeds with a knife, and everyone just... I haven't actually met anyone in the lobby with a mic who's complained about me at all. I mean, they've all just been quiet and they've kind of accepted it. But, I'm not playing and doing this to ruin other people's games. I'm just playing it because it's fun for me. And as you can see here, this was possibly the worst place I could have jumped out into. I mean, that was just a suicide dive. You know, right into the middle of things. Woohoo! I don't care if I'm gonna die, I'm a Superman knife. Oh dear, but as you can see, I'm steering clear of the long stretches, and I'm coming up behind people and utilising, well, I fail! My goodness. I was trying to come up behind people and use cover to my advantage. I mean, that's the biggest thing, I cannot stress that enough, because they have guns, and if you're only using a knife, you're already at a disadvantage. Listen to me, I'm talking like a pro, dear me. But yeah, they've got guns, so they're obviously... I always seem to go for the wrong person. If there are two people having a gunfight, I always seem to go for the person who, you know, who does die, and then I have to change my sights back, and it just fails. I tried out with different settings for sensitivity for my controller. I had 3 before I started, and I really couldn't find anything else other than 3 that I really liked. I mean, I'm playing on tactical because I just can't get used to pressing the right thumb down to knife anymore, and if I started doing that, then oh dear, I hate it when that happens. But if I start doing that in wager matches, knifing with non-tactical, then I'll stop drop-shotting, and drop-shotting, I need drop-shotting. Drop-shotting is cool and it works. And triple feed! Yeah boy! Quad! No one's killed in between these, and I run into walls and doors quite a lot. Oh, are you dead? That's 5 kills in a row when no one else has killed anyone. 5 feed. What's a triple quad? What's a 5? Well, I think I've covered all the ins and outs and the rules and everything of me doing knifing. And you see, I'm using cover there. I'm waiting till he's out of his gunfight, and then... oh! Dear me. But yeah, I could really use lightweight or marathon because the sprinting time, it just seems, you know, weak. There are some points where I get knifed, where I just, you know, it seems to me like they're walking backwards faster than I can sprint forwards. Seriously, it seems like that to me, and I just don't like that. But it's obviously my connection, because I don't have a brilliant connection. I'm not going to really use that as an excuse. Well, I probably am, you know, when I'm live comming, because that's completely different. You get hot in the head, but my connection, it affects me a little, but not that much. But when you're knifing, you really do need a good connection. But I have a small advantage over the people with guns, is that they're not trying to knife. I mean, they're focused solely on guns, and you know, if they knife, I mean, it doesn't help them. And oh dear, I fail at life. I fail! My goodness, I suck. Yes, it really doesn't work, and you know, they're not trying to knife you at all, so you do have an advantage. But they have guns, so I think that's a bigger advantage, to be honest. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed watching this knife-only gameplay, and my live com versions of it will probably be a lot more entertaining, because I'll just be rambling and trying to get out from under people, and one guy jumps on my head at some point, and Nuketown's a brilliant map for it. I mean, it really is. And I'm utilising cover. Oh, that was such a commando lunge, and there's someone out there, Oh, I fail at life. Oh, you fell more. It's basically that. The last few seconds of my commentary, it's basically that, but fuck you. But throughout the whole thing, and I think it's pretty hilarious. So I do hope you enjoyed watching this gameplay, and I do hope you enjoy watching the LiveCom series. I had 40 knives in this one, and I think I win at the game if the timer runs out and that stops the game and not anything else. So we've got just under a minute to go, and I believe the timer runs out on this one. If no one actually wins by getting through all the guns, I consider that a good day's work. You also have to keep an eye on your radar, because as you can see at the end, if you want to put the video back a little, there was someone shooting behind me out of the doorway, and I did not turn around, and I wouldn't have turned around. Don't become fixed on one target. So, with that piece of advice, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.